All right, so I'm going to use a different data set for this example. I am going to take the example for the funnel chart, which you can see over here. So there is something called funnel chart, which is basically going to show you a process in different stages. For example, there is something called a sales funnel, which basically shows that what are the different stages in the sales process and what is the what are the statistics for those different stages. So I'm using a data set which is an opportunity data set. It's a free sample data set from Power BI, and it's in the same link that I shared earlier, which I'll share again, specifically for these data sets which I'm going to use today. So it has some data like the opportunity data, and there is something called a sales stage, as you can see on the in the fields well over here. You have something called probability sales stage. Sales stage is basically giving you the different stage names, and then you have a fact that has some measures, and one of them is your opportunity count. Uh, so basically, how many opportunities are at which stage of the sales process? That is what we want to see. So for something like this, the best thing is called a is a funnel chart, which is right over here in the visualizations pane. So if you just click on it, it will get added to the reports pane. And if you increase the size of it, and then what we are going to do on this side, if we see in the fields well, we have something called group, based on which we are going to group our data by, and then we have the values, which would be something like a measure. So we are going to group by the different stages of the sale. So I'm just going to the sales stage, and I'm going to pick up the sales stages from here, and they'll get added to the funnel. And the next thing that I'm going to add to the values is going to be my opportunity count. So I'm going to go to the fact and add this measure, which is the opportunity count over here. And you'll see something in the shape of a funnel being displayed here in the chart. So let's just go and increase the text size once again so that it's easier for everybody to see. So even in business terms, these things are referred to as the sales funnel or the marketing funnel, where there is an analysis of the flow of opportunities to the different stages. Okay, so now if we take a look at this is what is known as a funnel chart. So we can see that these are the different stages. You have the different stages like the lead, the qualified stage, then the solution stage, then the proposal stage, and the finalized stage. And these are the count of opportunities in these different stages of the sales funnel. And if we hover on this one particular stage, we can see that the stage name is lead. The opportunity count is 268. That means there are 268 opportunities currently in the lead phase, and the percentage is obviously 100%. Percent of first. First is the stage in these list of stages. So the first stage is right here at the top, which is going to be the lead stage. If you move on to the next stage, which is qualify, and hover on it, we'll see that the sales stage is qualify. That is the name of the stage. Opportunity count is 94. So there are 94 opportunities currently in the qualify phase. Percent of first is 35.07, and percent of previous is also 35.07. So percentage of first is basically it is calculating the percentage over the first stage. That means the lead stage. So the conversion ratio, this is basically the conversion ratio from the lead to the qualified stage for the opportunity. And percent of previous stage is also the lead stage in this case, and that's why the percentages are similar. Previous simply refers to the stage previous to it. It is known as stage to stage percentage. All right, so if we go over here in the funnel chart, you will see what are the terms used. So whatever is shown under the percent of first, it is known as overall conversion rate, which is the percent of the lead phase. And the next thing is stage to stage. So percentage of previous is nothing but stage to stage. It is also known as drop rate, which is the percent of the previous stage. In this case, for them, it's a different stage. For us, it would be a different stage. All right, so if we move on to the other stage, like the solution stage, you'll see the opportunity count is 74. That means there's 74 opportunities currently in the solution phase. Percent of first means what is the conversion ratio from the lead phase to the solution phase. So there are 27.61% opportunities which have been converted successfully from the lead to the solution phase. And percent of previous in this case is how many opportunities have been converted from the qualified to the solution stage. So we can see that there is a drop in the count of opportunities. So that's why it's also known as the drop rate, and it is the stage to stage percentage. So this is how you can visualize the total flow of your opportunities to the different stages, and it's an important and it's a handy visualization, and that is how it is used in the business terms as well. If you have anything data like which is based on opportunity and things, so this is something like a CRM data. So if you have your customer relationship management systems like Siebel, Salesforce, they'll have data like this, which will probably be best shown in the form of a funnel chart.